We're back now with Bradley Cooper from the Kisatchie National Forest, here to share some information about Saline Bayou. And Saline Bayou is a pretty interesting place, huh?
It is, Bennett. It is. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
So Saline Bayou is the only national wild and scenic river in the state of Louisiana, and it was designated back in 1986.
Okay. Where is Saline Bayou?
Saline Bayou is in Wynn Parish, and Natchitoches Parish is kind of actually the border of Wynn and Natchitoches Parish, and it starts from Bienville Parish line, and it goes down to Saline Lake.
Wow. And so going out to Saline Bayou, what kind of things can I do out there?
Sure. Well, you can kayak, you can canoe, fish, you can hunt. There's all kinds of things to do. I've actually canoed it about a month ago and really enjoyed my time going down there. But there are many different things you can do there.
Also has a campground for hiking. Kind of talk to us about that.
Sure. There is a campground on the Saline Bayou, actually. It's a cloud crossing campground. It's a beautiful little campground. It's primitive. I wouldn't dare large RVs to go in there, but there is no electricity, but we do have water. There's nice picnic tables, vault toilets. There's a trail. There's about just under 2 mile trail that'll connect Cloud Crossing campground all the way down to Pearfield boat launch, which is just south of there. So a lot of people will like to canoe down to Pearfield, and then you can hike back up. So it's a great recreational opportunity. I tell everybody, get out there and enjoy your national forest.
Absolutely. And Gum Springs, what can you tell me about that?
Sure. Gum Springs is actually on part of it is actually on the National Historic Register. It was the area was muchly built by the CCC, and then the campground is just beyond that, and it's got just about I want to say 18-20 campsites. Again, fairly primitive. It does have water in a couple spots in the campground, but it's one of the most beautiful campgrounds I've ever stayed in. It's a real gem to our area. It's located right between Winfield and Natchitoches on Highway 84. Okay.
And before, while we were on commercial break, we were kind of discussing the black water aspect. Kind of explain that to us and what that means.
Yeah, so Saline Bayou was the first, at least we claim, the first black water bayou. So that water's dark, rich dark water. A lot of that comes from the tannins that leach out from the hardwood species that are lined its banks. It's real pretty. When you get in there, it kind of seems like you're in a whole different world. It really does.
Absolutely. And I want you to also touch on, Louisiana has a lot of national forests and things like that. What is the importance of our natural forests? What part do they play in our, everyday society?
Sure. Yeah. We only have one national forest in Louisiana,
okay.
So we are a gem here. The Kisatchie National Forest is our forest here, but national forests in a whole protect and conserve our resources for the future and present and future generations as part of our mission and our motto. So our job is entrusted to us by the U.S. public to take those resources and manage them well. And that's also to provide fiber in terms of wood. So we also sell timber to the logging and forestry industry for housing, paper, all the other products that we get from wood, as well as protecting endangered species, threatened endangered species, and the like. So.
Absolutely. Well, Bradley, I just want to thank you for being on the show today and everything you shared with us, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.